What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Real Talk. What was that? And as you can see, we kind of have a new little setup we're trying out today. Kind of, I don't know, I find it a little bit more relaxing. We get to put our drinks or whatever and just have a good time. So it's Monday. Like in every Monday, we get to bring you the latest movie news. And so yeah, we have a lot today. So let's get started. We have a few new trailers coming out. Audrey, why don't you tell us the first one?
Yes. The first one is for The Big Gilded. It's the second trailer because there was a trailer that you had not seen yet.
Yes.
But you finally saw it today, and I've been hyping this movie up a lot. So what did you think?
I thought it was very, like, not weird, but very strange because I guess the whole, topic
setting?
around the whole setting, the whole plot of the movie is very weird itself.
Right.
It gave me this kind of weird vibe, like kind of like a cult maybe, or something. I never seen the original. This is a remake. You told me.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued because of the acting. The director, I finally saw one of her movies, Lost in Translation. Quick plug, we have a review of that.
Yeah.
So go check it out. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it because of those things, the actors, and her resume. You know.
Yeah, she's got a pretty strong one. Yeah, I mean, I've been excited for this movie, so now that the second trailer came out, I think it showed pretty much the same thing than the first one, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It looks pretty good. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I know it might seem a little weird, but I promise you it'll be good. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So the next trailer we have is called for a movie called American Assassins, and that's starring Michael Keaton and Dylan O'Brien. So what'd you think? I want to hit it off to you first.
It looked actually really good.
Yeah.
It started off, like at first I didn't know exactly what it was about, but then they show like pretty much the premise.
Yeah.
It seems like this guy, he was like in a terrorist attack, right? Like they were in the beach or something.
Yeah. Like something happened.
Yeah, something big happened, and it looks like he's kind of like revenge kind of seeking.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but yeah, it looks pretty good, and it has Michael Keaton, which I love.
He looks great in it.
Yeah, he looks really good. What about you? What did you think?
Yeah, surprisingly, like I hadn't really heard of this movie, but I saw the trailer. It was released, and I was like Michael Keaton, so I wanted to watch it. Obviously,
Yeah.
But I thought it looked really good as well. Like the plot, Dylan O'Brien looks really good actually too. He's from I was gonna say Logan's Run. For some reason, but he's from the Maze Runner series.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he looks good. Michael Keaton obviously looks really good in this whole like terrorist type of thing vibe. I like those kind of movies. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right, guys. So the next story is a quick little mention. The Kingsman: The Golden Circle trailer is coming out tonight. So and I'm going to try to do a reaction video for that. So stay tuned for that. And moving on to the official news.
Yeah, the actual stories. So Fox is finally starting their production of Avatar 2.
Finally.
After all those like, it got halted or it got stopped. Now they finally have started. When is it? Do we know when it's coming out or when they have it?
The first one is slated for 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still...
It's begun, finally it's begun filming. All of the news that we've gotten so far of Avatar is like, it's been delayed, it's shooting, no, it's been delayed. So it finally has, Fox had this little conference saying it's begun filming, like actually shooting. It's been in pre-production for a long time now, but it's finally like shooting. And they released release dates for all the freaking 4 sequels that it's going to have. And so listing them off, the Avatar 2 is going to come out December 18th, 2020. Actually 2022.
Oh, wow.
And then, 2020.
Okay.
My bad. Avatar 3 is going to come out in 2021, a year after, and then 3 years later for Avatar 4. And then, so it's coming out in 2024, and then 2019, 2025, Avatar 5. So that's a lot of movies.
That is a lot of movies.
And they barely started, and I don't know why it took them so long. I think James Cameron said something about like having the right technology for it, because how Avatar it's made the most money right now in the box office. So he wants to obviously do that again. So I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, I think that they did wait a long time. Hopefully it pays off at the end.
Yeah, and then moving on again with Fox, like they had the conference. They also revealed release dates for Deadpool, the next X-Men movie, which is going to be called X-Men Dark Phoenix, and the New Mutants movie called New Mutants. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I don't really have much because I'm content with what we've had so far. So I'm good. Like, I'm not like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm so hyped. I'm just kind of like, you know.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I'm excited for Deadpool too, obviously.
Yeah.
And the next X-Men movie, it's called Dark Phoenix. Obviously, Jean Grey and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like that's kind of too soon because we barely got her in X-Men Apocalypse, and she used a little bit of the power. But I feel like they should build that up because she's like really powerful like that. So like.
Well, even in X-Men Apocalypse, I mean, I think she unleashed her power pretty quickly. Yeah,
that was one of my gripes with it. Like I don't know. It's weird. I had plenty of problems with that film, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean. It's just release dates, like I said, I'm excited. June 1st, I believe it's going to be Deadpool's release date next year. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much we can say about that. We're kind of
Yeah, same here.
So, but yeah, let us know if you're excited that Avatar's finally filming. Let us know and about your thoughts of the Fox movies, the X-Men movies. Mm-hmm. Is that you next?
No.
All right. So the next bit of news is the Fast and Furious movies. Obviously, we got Fate of the Furious like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
You actually went to go see it.
I went to go see the movie twice. I don't know if you guys heard.
Twice?
Yeah, I saw the movie that weekend. Uh-huh. And I took my cousin to go watch it because it was his birthday. So we went to B-Dubs and all that stuff. So he wanted to watch that one. So screw it.
Wow.
But the news is that... they're considering to making a spin-off of Dwayne Johnson's The Rock's character and Jason Statham's character. So this is the point where I'm just like, now I'm done with it. If they go forward with this, because for me, the movie, the best part of it was those two characters.
Yeah.
But you can't just bank and make a movie off those two characters. Like a spin-off or something. I don't know. Maybe it's worked in the past, a spin-off movie, but I don't know. I just feel like... they're just trying to milk it again. Obviously the 8th film, and I mean, overall I enjoyed the movie, just for the fun, but it's getting close for me. Like if it's keep going the same thing over and over again, it's going to become like Transformers for me, where it's just stupid and like just end the franchise already,
Yeah.
So with the spin-off being announced, I'm like, come on. Like if you're going to keep doing more, stick with the main story. They said it's going to end at 10. Which I kind of doubt it. But yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are.
I mean, I don't really have thoughts because I stopped, I think, at the 6th one.
She's at the 3rd one.
Yeah, I stopped at the 6th one, I believe.
Yeah, so you haven't seen 7 and...
I haven't seen 7 and 8. So I'm kind of done with overall the franchise. So just when you told me that, I was like, wow. Like, I kind of expected it because I know that they played a big part in 7 and 8, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of saw it coming because I'm like, people fucking love doing that shit. Like, It's like, oh, this character's badass. Let's just make a movie about him.
Yeah.
So I kind of saw it coming, but we'll see.
Yep.
But moving on to happier news.
Yes.
James Gunn is confirmed that he is directing Guardians 3. And how do you feel about that?
I'm excited because obviously when you have different directors, it can be a good thing, but James Gunn is just so good, and like the second one came out, and we also are going to tell you about the reviews it's been having, but the first one's one of my favorite Marvel movies, so I'm excited that he's going to complete his trilogy, but after that I think he should be done because I feel like a lot of the times the third movie is kind of like,
it's already
So I hope he's doesn't get like tired of the franchise and stuff. He still gives it his all, and I think James Gunn will because he's that type of director,
right. Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, definitely. Like I had mentioned before, I think he's the perfect director for that franchise.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that he's taking it at least to 3. Because if not, if they would have just made a 3rd one and it wouldn't have been him, I think it would have probably been really bad.
It's been too like different or something.
Yeah,
because it's hard to. I'm pretty sure I could imagine it's pretty hard to mimic James Gunn.
Yeah.
But other than that, we got the reviews in for the first reviews for Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, like Disney didn't care. He says, you know what, here, you guys can review it, release your thoughts on it.
That mouse is gangster. He's
yeah. Like... screw it, Thug Life, bam, there's this movie. It's going to make $1 billion, whatever. But so far it's been great reviews. And just the one thing, if you don't want to hear about it, you can skip forward. The timestamps are in the bottom. I keep forgetting to mention that. In the beginning of the video, there is timestamps, but... they've been saying that the movie is great, but it's not as good as the first one. So
which is kind of a given.
Yeah, you can kind of tell it's kind of hard to top off those movies, and when it's done, you can expect a great movie, you know? Because the sequels are always supposed to be like greater and stuff. But I mean, what do you think about that? Are you scared now of going into Guardians 2? Like, oh man, it's not as good as the first one, or does it not bother you at all?
No, it doesn't bother me because I kind of like, well, one, I saw it kind of coming. Like I said, I think it's kind of a given that the second one wasn't going to be as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But I still think it's going to be a great movie. Yeah. So, hopefully.
Same here, yeah.
Hopefully, but we'll see.
Yep. Damn, again? Yeah. Wow. Okay, Will Smith as Genie. Damn, okay. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting who's next in the whole lineup. But yeah, the next piece of news is a bit interesting and kind of weird. So basically, Disney's reporting that they're in talks with Will Smith to take on the role of Genie and then the upcoming remake of Aladdin. And I know you have very strong feelings about this. I kind of do too. I feel like if they're gonna need a different Genie. I don't know. I'm kind of...
You're torn?
In the middle, because I can kind of see Will Smith doing a Genie, a version of Genie that would work. But with Guy Ritchie directing it, he's very specific and very stylistic. I don't know. I think I'd rather them just go with someone else, honestly. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm still on the fence. Like, I feel like he could do a good Genie, but I don't know. It doesn't fit so far with taking into consideration Robin Williams' obviously iconic performance, and then Guy Ritchie in the remake. So right now, it's a very hard thing to try to cast Genie. So
well, keep in mind it is live action too. Yeah. Which means that I'm pretty sure it's gonna have some sort of like air to him looking like it, I guess, right? Yeah. Which I think is kind of weird in itself. Yeah. But I don't know. And people obviously like Will Smith because he does have that charisma.
Yeah, he's funny. He has that vibe.
He has that vibe. But I don't know if it's the right charisma for the Genie. Yeah. Because Robin Williams had that, but Robin Williams was very... In a different sense, I feel like he was just different. Like, it's different. And I haven't really been a fan of Will Smith since his younger
7
times.
Pounds, Pursuit of Happiness, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I like Will Smith, like his older stuff and stuff.
Actually, like Suicide Squad, I didn't mind him in that. I think he was really good in Suicide Squad.
Actually, I didn't either, you know? But I mean, in the comedic sense.
Oh, okay.
Like, I love Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes. But that was probably like, I think that's probably the time where I thought he was the funniest. I thought that was
for me, Bad Boys.
Oh, really?
1 and 2, yeah.
Really?
Obviously, Fresh Prince, but like I loved them in Bad Boys. Those are my guilty pleasure movies.
I don't know. I feel like people are getting on board with him playing the Genie just because he has that charisma, but I don't think that means that he can bring that. Yeah. Give the Genie what he needs to be a Genie. Yeah. You know? So I don't know. But then I'm trying to think of someone else, and I can't really think of it.
It's hard. It's really hard. So you got to give props to Disney to try because they're going forward with this film, so that's their biggest hurdle, you know, to tackle this film.
And it's such big shoes to fill, so it's always like nerve-wracking, I can imagine, for the actor. Yeah. Unless there's some like asshole that's like, fuck no, like I'm better than like Robin Williams, like, you know. But other than that, we'll see. Yeah. But all right, moving on to the next news. Another director that we are both fans of. Yes. Del Toro has his set date for The Shape of Water, which is going to come out in Oscar season, correct?
Yes, December 8th.
How do you feel about that?
I wish it would come out tomorrow, honestly.
That's stoked for it?
I'm that stoked because, I like Pacific Rim. Yeah. But I like when he tackles this kind of like properties. He's kind of making like his own thing, you know? Right. His own imagination and stuff, like original stuff. So the last effort he did, I think, Crimson Peak. Mm-hmm. I thought you're gonna kind of like dislike me for this.
You didn't like it.
I liked it, but it's just like I feel the story was kind of weak.
The story was weak. I do agree with you, actually. Yeah. I'm not just saying that because, no, but I really do agree with you. I think the story was weak. I thought it could have been so much better.
Yeah, especially with that cast and visually.
It was stunning. Visually, it was stunning. And when you actually go and do a little bit of research of what he went through to have that setting, you're like mind blown. Yeah. But anyway.
This is a review of Crimson Peak.
Yeah. But for Shape of Water, we kind of have a synopsis, and we know it's obviously fantasy film-ish, But yeah, I'm excited. Do you think your excitement is coming from because you want to see something new of him, like you said? Like you're excited to see something original of his again?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of that, the cast, and just the synopsis, I think.
Right.
But I think he's one of those directors that I think you'll agree with me that he's kind of the star of the film.
Right.
Kind of like Quentin Tarantino. Like style. Each director had like those directors are now like, okay, oh my god, I can't wait to see like a Christopher Nolan film.
Right.
Because of him,
Right.
Because if you think about it,
so prevalent in it.
Yeah, if you think about it, like, oh, someone else is gonna direct this movie.
You're just like.
Okay, But the fact that it's gonna be released in Oscar season, that gives me hope, and
that's
hopefully,
exciting.
That's really like a good sign of the studio and everything. So
yeah,
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was also excited because I know he wanted to do something Haunted Mansion related, but he hasn't really been talking about it. So I know he's working on a lot of stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. He's working on a lot of stuff. That's why he didn't do Pacific Rim 2.
Yeah, and he's under wraps. Like he doesn't really talk about it.
Yeah, he's very secretive.
Yeah, which makes it even better because yes.
Gives you that sense of excitement.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we're both excited for it, so we'll see.
And our next story involves Sony and Marvel. So basically, when they made the deal back, when they got Spider-Man and stuff like that, everybody thought it was going to be, okay, cool, we're going to have Spider-Man in the MCU forever now. But they have revealed in a recent conference that the deal is going to end after Avengers 4 and Spider-Man 2. So that's basically it. I honestly don't think I'm 100% sure. Actually, you know what? No, I think I'm like 50-50 now that I think about this part. I thought they're gonna remake a deal for sure. But the fact that Sony's working on like Venom and Silver Sable and Black Cat, maybe they're having a backup plan to get Spider-Man back. So that kind of put a dent of my like 100% hopes.
Right.
But anyways, that was it. I don't know if you have any thoughts.
It was just something brief, but but we'll see. The last bit of movie news, sorry, is that Clint Eastwood is set to direct.
Who's that?
Is set to direct a new movie called 1517 to Paris, which is about the terrorist attack. ISIS attack in Paris. So, what do you think? Because you already know that I'm excited for
it. No, I'm excited definitely too. Because it's Clint Eastwood, American Sniper was so good, and because obviously his filmography is good too, but I feel like he's the right director for this type of film, especially because it's so like sensitive, about the terrorist attack and all the people that. Okay, guys. So like I was saying, all that terrorist attack is like still sensitive, obviously tragedy. But I feel like him and Peter Berg are the perfect choices to make this kind of film, like especially with Peter Berg just coming off working with Mark Wahlberg on the Boston Marathon bombing that happened. I'm forgetting the name.
Yeah, I forgot the name too, but I know which one you're talking about.
But Peter Berg also did Lone Survivor. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but yeah, I feel like these two can make these kind of movies and can make them work and obviously capture that, all that emotion, and also I feel like with this type of movies, you gotta see the bright side of it, of like moving forward and kind of becoming stronger because of this, bring people together and stuff like that. So I think like Clint Eastwood is a real good choice for it, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that I like it too because I know that he's gonna give us a more unfiltered look. Yeah. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Like he just tells you how it is. You know? So
he's not gonna
try to like make it paint you a pretty picture. Like no, I feel like he's gonna be like, this is what went down. Yeah. This is what happened. He doesn't care. Yeah. Which is what I love about him. That he just gives it to you how it is. He doesn't care. Yeah. So I'm definitely excited to see something new of his.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. So let us know what you guys thought about that. If you guys are excited about any of this, what your thoughts on Will Smith being Genie, about the X-Men movies, everything. And as always, you guys can follow us on Instagram at The Real Talk, Talk with 2Ks. And yeah, stay tuned for this week's videos. And that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.